Sziasztok, Anka vagyok. A játék azt tanácsolja, hogy menjünk el shoppingolni, mielőtt megpróbáljuk mindenkivel elhitetni, hogy mi vagyunk a herceg. Fogalmam sincs, hogy mit tudunk venni, ami ebben segíthet, de éppenséggel most teleportálni se tudok, úgyhogy majd biztos kiderül. Én nem tudok teleportálni, ez jobb.
Let's go.
Nézzük meg, mi a helyzet a városban, így hogy Fortnite meghalt. Oh! Hát damn it all, this really how it ends? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Pretty obvious what happened, no? I was tossed out of a carriage and attacked by monsters. Suppose no one's gonna be much bothered by one more dead peripus lining the streets. I'm grateful at least to have a view like this as my last. That monolith, it really is gorgeous. Wish I could have seen it up closer, but things are going blurry. Nem szeretnénk segíteni neki? No? Oké. Jó, mondjuk, ez valóban egy... hát egy semmi máshoz nem igazán hasonlítható látvány. Valljuk be. Ó, te vagy a Grand Tradi hölgynek a megfelelője, aki kapásból gyűlöl. You brought this scourge upon us by coming here. This is why I detest Aldous and Pagans. Yep. Igazából ez valóban részben a mi hibánk, vagy legalábbis miattunk történt. Szóval... Since they ended on a rather blood-curdling note, didn't it? Perhaps the lone saving grace that Lady Rella is still on our side. Te vagy a maglapróker? Jobbra továbbra sincs semmi. Ez a Recruitment Center.
My fingers are gonna freeze off out here.
Itt tudunk lemenni, itt tudunk lemenni. Eddig tudtunk lejönni. Well.
Beg pardon?
Katona vagy, te is katona vagy.
Hey, mister!
Hey! Erre eddig nem is voltunk még, ugye? Az egy nagyon creepy nevetés volt. Mi van itt?
No, cripes.
His Eminence Fordham was killed. First it was His Majesty and His Highness the Prince, and now what in heaven's name is going on? Hát a hatalomátvétel ilyen mértékben általában nem szokott teljesen békésen menni. Someone save us. At this rate, there'll be no safe place left for us to live.
Oh, jeez!
Apparently there's a hot spring here. Megtaláltuk a fürdőt. This must be the bathing spot Yufa was talking about. Hey, this is no time to be kicking back in a hot spring. We'll come back another time. Jól van.
What is it?
Bogár. Yes.
What would you like?
Now there's a face I don't see every day. I don't carry igniters here, but have a look around anyway. And I've received word from Alonso. He said you were worth of a discount, so I'll oblige. Okay, magic shop. Most mindegyikből elég sok van. Ezeket meg úgysem használjuk soha. Van eladni valónk? Van eladni valónk. Az operaházból. Jó, oké.
Now then. What is it?
All right then.
Ó, és ide azért nem tudok teleportálni, mert azt mondták, hogy maradjunk messze az operaháztól, ugye?
Let's go.
You're not serious.
What'll I do?
You there!
Yep.
Come on.
King's Rock. Ford még mindig ott van.
What?
The King's Rock still shows Forden's face. Guess it takes a while to process what happened. When you're at the top, you have a huge following. Probably takes a while for the news of his death to reach everyone. But that means Lucy's practically in first place. I wonder who the believers of Sanctism will support now. Whatever the case, it looks like the confusion will continue for a while. I can't wait to see the next official rankings. Hát akkor gondolom, Rellát fogják támogatni.
Yep. What'll I do?
All right then.
Mi van még itt?
Hey, mister. This cold's giving.
What is it?
Itt már
Hey!
jártunk, talán. Aha.
Greetings.
This. Ó, van epizálni valónk, oké. Ha jól láttam, az jól is jön. 45-tel több sebzés. Szerintem az bőven felülírja azt a fire damage increase-t, amit az előző legyező adott. Megjelent a Magic Shop.
All right then.
Igazából szerintem mehetünk is vissza a Renőrrel, mert nem tudom, mit vehetnénk még.
I'm tired.
Mármint így armoron és fegyvereken kívül, amiknél úgyis valószínűleg jobbat fogunk kapni a következő dungeonben vagy side dungeonben. Feeling accomplished? We sure did a lot today. I think we deserve a nice long rest. Egyetértek. Bye. I don't get this at all. What the hell's happened? Where's Lady Rella taking Fortin's place? I don't want to fight Lady Rella if I can help it, but if the Sanctis Church is jerking her around, then I wanna do something about it. Apropó, ha már így beszélgetünk. Magic Incense... why not? Hatos szinten medium physical damage to all enemy, és 10-es szinten az attack by 10%.
I can use this.
Yep.
I learned a new ability.
Attack defense for all enemy decrease. Heavy physical strike damage to all enemy. Ezt nem is néztem, hogy az írja hányas szintje. Az egy jó indikátora lehet annak, hogy mi hogy állunk színben.
I can use this.
Good. Strength increase. Nagyon jó. És a Magic Seeker-t akartuk feljebb húzni.
New skills, new possibilities. I found new power.
Szerintem ezt felhúzom most 15-ösig. Aztán a többit majd. Vagy fejlődik magától, vagy szerzünk még itemet.
I'm still getting stronger.
Oké. Basilio 46-os. Szóval azt hiszem egy kicsit elszálltunk szintekben, ami mondjuk sosem árt. Valljuk be. Doesn't look very comfortable. Ezt csak úgy mondjuk, hogy Dureszna hallja.
Sure.
I'll rest here for today. Yes.
Good night.
Yeah.
Igen, sejtettem, hogy nem fogunk csak úgy egyszerűen elmenni aludni. Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then? Seeing as I've fallen in with you a lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince? Or you doing it to save the country? It's the same thing. Mármint az én szempontomból nem, a főszereplőnk szempontjából igen.
I mean...
It's ultimately the same thing either way. It ain't that simple. Egyetértek?
Hey, mate.
If you wanna save the country, you're playing a longer game. Got to actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place. For good. That means if we win the tournament, you will take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow, and everything changes for you, forever. You know what you're signing up for.
Right.
I'm ready for it. Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, right? Or to avenge them.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Louis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back. Long as you're giving this everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain? We do. I saw Basilio, who said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage and return to my bunk. Nem is vagyok benne biztos, hogy Basilio beleférne ezekbe a kis ágyak, kapszulágyakba.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Mindkettő, csak aztán túlélte.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Ő is, csak ő nem élte túl.
Think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Fuck you too.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Erre mondjuk számíthattatok volna.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus, of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
Pont kérdezni akartam, hogy ki írta helyetted ezt a beszédet, vagy akár te magadtól mondod, de így meg biztos, hogy nem magától mondja.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to sanctism.
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Úgy tűnik.
Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
Ebben azért annyira nem vagyok biztos.
I object.
Yep.
Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse.
Ezzel is félig egyetértek, már mint teljes politikai szerep, vagy bármi jó ismerete mondjuk van, de korábbi politikai szerepvállalás nélkül csak így bedobni, hogy hát ő így gyógyítgat, úgyhogy ő jó lesz királynőnek, ez egy elég vad lépés. Nyilván a tömegnek tökéletes, de így Guidóval értek ebben. Nem mintha Guidó sokkal jobb lenne.
I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Guidó, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
De te már egyébként is a verseny résztvevője vagy, nem? Vagy kiestél közben? Mert hát harcoltunk ellened még a legelején a Rennerünkkel, amikor még megmentettük Lodát.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint-Well in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Nagyon jó pont.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Hi. Elképzeltem, hogy most egyszerűen csak lebombázza Rellát itt az operaház előtt, és kész.
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
Hát, őt ismerve harci képességeket.
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
Erről sajnos, szerencsére nem te döntesz. Ha csak
You
nem
would
akarod
have the
mindenkinek
race
kölcsönadni a
decided by
láncsát.
violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic. Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim?
If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guillerburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he?
Pontosan.
He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered.
És mit tervezel tenni?
Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Hát de nem, hogyha Louis egyszerűen leszúr a lándzsával. Hello.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear.
Hé! Attól még mindig egy sárkány alszik benne, jó?
Children lost in Sanctism's shadow! The fog of deception has finally cleared! There is no God! Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
Szóval Jufa most hívd vissza a lándzsát, 1-2. Nem tudtam nem észrevenni, hogy a király szemében mi vagyunk a harmadik jelölt, aki ott volt, szóval meglehetősen jól állunk.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
Hehe.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie.
Ez így van.
His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince! They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means. Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince!
Ja, azt már ne kérdezzétek, hogy a hajam miért kék és nem fehér.
A bold gambit, to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long, nobody could say otherwise.
Oké, Lois semmit nem hiszel nekünk, csak nagyon jól szórakozik.
Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Én reméltem, hogy azért visszamondunk neki valamit. With Louis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracodios. Cool. És akkor nem Jufa kapja vissza, hanem ha jól látom, Harc lesz. Oké. Jól láttam. My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I am the prince, and I can let the people down. Már ezelőtt harmadikak voltunk. Ott volt a király szemében.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
Nope.
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here.
Itt mindenki előtt?
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Az nem egy szép színű energia.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's...
Igen, pont ugyanaz, amik a herceg körül.
Sister.
children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you.
De Rella nagyon jól tudja, hogy keressük a herceget, kellene a megoldást. Megmutattuk neki a Louisnál lévő félkész formulát. Csak nem olyan ostoba, hogy előttünk használj ugyanolyan varázslatot. Hát? Mert mintha ő volt az, aki megátkozta a herceget.
But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eyes.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Okay. Mass charm.
Saint Rella! Saint Rella! Close your eyes.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Louis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
Ahhoz képest, hogy be sem akartál lépni a versenybe, vagy végig megvezettél mindenkit. Jeez.
That through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Így van.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
Akkor ezen többet nem kell gondolkodnunk.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Vagy mégsem.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Uh-oh.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster.
Oké. Én benne vagyok.
As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Egy igniter. Ó, nem csak mi tudunk teleportálni.
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything.
Mit csináltunk mi ellened, haver?
You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Oh.
They're calling in the cavalry. We've got incoming runners, plural. We need to get out of here.
Oké. Úgy látszik, mégis hagynak minket elmenekülni.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know!
Nem hittem, hogy a Placidet komolyan gondolod. És ez...
Put this cliff here!
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky!
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Oh, végeztél vele?
You're saying... I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. This speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Nem.
Norris, is this not your dream? Then bring it to life. Here and now.
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Whoa.
Let's fly!
Possible. It can fly.
Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This might take some getting used to.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
Nagyon büszke vagyok Nuresra. Nem lett igazam a szitakötőszárnyakkal, de nagyon büszke vagyok Nuresra.
A bit of faith, my dear.
Stroll, melyiket viseled rosszabbul? A repülést, vagy az óceánt?
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city?
Az óceánt.
It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Ha! Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
Megöljük Rellát. Julia, neked nem kell jönnöd, ha nem akarsz.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
Oh.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
Volt egy NPC még Renthredben a játék legelején, aki szintén a Mage Academy-ről beszélt. Ahogyan bezárották, vagy elpusztították, vagy mindkettő.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. It was known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
Szerinted, ha Juna így ismerte volna meg, akkor bízott benne volna ennyire? Basilio.
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone.
Azok után, hogy megátkozta a herceget, és mint kiderült, meg akarta ölni, csak ugye megzavarták közben, én ezt így nem jelenteném ki.
That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
12 éves volt, szóval könnyedén zsarolhatták, vagy reszedhették bárhogyan, ha ez megnyugtat.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives.
Yep.
This means we will have to kill her.
Yep.
Are you up to the task?
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Biztos lesz benne, hogy nem foglak belerakni a csapatba.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
I've
marked the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rella will be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted it to come to this, but be ready for a fight. When I'm prepared for battle, I should check the location on the map. Okay. Mit csinálunk addig? Na mind. Milyen prepared for battle? Nincsen side dungeon. Tényleg csak az equipmentüket tudjuk megnézni. Meg hogy tudunk-e főzni valami újat. Igen, indestructible honeycake, adamantine honeycake. Valaki nagyon szereti a mézes sütit. Queen's honey jar, elteberi wheat flour. Nice. Nice.
Let's not.
Maybe later. Oké. Akkor tényleg nem tudok semmit sem csinálni. Basilio?
No way.
I'm still struggling to believe that Lady Rella is the one who tried to assassinate the prince. She wouldn't hurt a soul. But back there was a cold in her eyes that chilled me out to the bone. What's the truth here?
What now?
Almighty Affinity? Yep. Akkor hogy néz ki a partink? Három physical és egy half physical a Magic Seeker-rel.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Mondjuk Relláról van szó, szóval kétlem, hogy a Magic túlságosan sokat ártana neki. De van... Lesz Heat Riser. Nagyon jó. Critical Rate for All Allies. Ó, nincsen Inherited. Túl sok skill!
All right.
Ez lehet, hogy Louis ellen jó lett volna. Ó, tényleg. Ezt is ki lehet majd váltani.
All right.
Mit vigyünk még? Good. És hogyha ez nem működik, akkor itemekkel fogunk buffolni, meg healelni. És ez lesz a mi szerepünk. Csak és kizárólag.
Let's aim for the Royal Academy ruins.
Oh!
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Ez nincs közel. Még jó, hogy tudunk repülni. Ó, mennyi felfedezetlen dolog van még.
But isn't that...
Here.
Yeah. We're risking it a bit going through the mountain and the dodgy weather, but what chance do we have, eh? Strap yourselves in. This settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road. Okay.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map. They really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Oh, még egy sárkány. Jó.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
Aha, csak ez remélhetőleg nem god, csak simán dragon.
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them.
Oh.
But of course, that's all in the past now.
Hány sárkány van még ebben a világban, amiről így tudunk?
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
It is not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the Church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister!
Szerintem Harc nem erre készült, de így is jó. Nagyon meglepő, hogy csak így kisétált elénk. Én azt hittem, hogy ez egy dungeon lesz, és majd ott fog várni minket a végén. Mondjuk még lehet.
At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
Igen.
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Ez egy elég erős logikai ugrás.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me. From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here?
Köszönöm.
The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Sanctifex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled?
Az a terv.
This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Szóval ide hívtál minket egy párbajra? What?
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic.
Nem ignite
once
her.
wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Volt már dolgunk sárkányokkal, szóval... És akkor az összes nagy erejű... Most mondták a nevét. Divine Relicben egy sárkány lakozik? Hey! Huh?
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Nem volt igazam. Ez is Dragon God, nem csak Dragon.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
És már ezt is értem, hogy miért nem akartál a városban harcolni, mármint izgalmas lett volna beidézni egy sárkányt a város közepére, az operaház elé.
Then let's go! If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley! Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war! Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Reméltem, hogy átvariálhatjuk majd a partit, mert nincsen tűztámadásunk. De, van tűztámadásunk. Csak Harc kell hozzá.
Let's get it! I owe you. Trust me. That helped us out. Let's do this!
Severe physical slash damage may inflict charge.
No holding back! The power of lightning!
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Extreme physical strike damage. One-time weakness to strike. Once per battle.
So cold. Frozen.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
So cold.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage.
Hol van a Hol a lice? Itt. Ebben legyünk van.
I owe you one.
My thanks. We need help.
Come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
I owe you.
Thank you.
That helped us out. In the samurai. Let's make an end of it.
Tudom, hogy samurájt mond, de mindig úgy hallom, hogy summoner, és így... Excuse you.
Stay insane in a fight? You better be ready. I'll live.
It comes to this.
What's happened?
Take this!
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
Yeah, we know.
Strike me if you dare!
De hát van... Na mindegy. Igen, rajta van. Hová?
Let me help.
I owe you one.
Stroll,
In the name
they've
of
got you with
justice.
multiple ailments!
You first.
I'm ready whenever. Oh, awesome soul.
Erre most kíváncsi vagyok, hogy ez mennyi sebe, az Extreme Physical Damage 2 van. Az Ignorance Resistance, de ez meg One Time Weakness to Strike.
It is yours.
Nice, Basilio!
I stand
That's
ready.
what they get when they mess with you!
2000 krittel!
Justice prevail.
Jeez!
As the point of a sword!
Smite him, Hulkenberg!
Chill. It comes to this.
Oh. Sad.
Oh, annoying.
Hulkenberg's
I won't hold back!
She can't strike at full power!
No, we'll do this together!
Let's reckon!
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Hulkenberg!
You claim
Closing the
such
distance.
power.
I call upon
Then I
royal
will
power
test it.
within. Hack and staff.
Roll, you gotta aim better than that!
Egyetértek Garikával, igen.
Take this.
The captain's hurt
I
bad!
can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing!
Come here!
52 mana. All enemies at harem times. No.
You bastard!
Oh. Basilio!
Fie. I am
Oh, power of heroes!
Thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Are you
frozen.
strong
Magic
enough
Seeker.
to protect the
Strike at
weak?
full power!
Hold on.
Mink van még? Tudnéd én a battle?
Here.
I owe you.
Trust me.
That helped us out.
Is that all?
It comes to this.
Uh-oh.
What is this? What was that?
Basilio's been hit with some kind
Stepping
of
back.
status ailment! No! A bunch of them!
Could do with this.
I knew you'd help.
Ehhez nincs elég itemünk.
Thanks. Who should I beat down first? Let's split some heads!
Please hit.
Go!
Right in their weak spot!
Observe the
Beat 'em
enemy.
down,
Okay.
Basilio!
For all that we strive for!
My thanks.
That helped. The Magic Seeker! We're not out of this
I owe
yet.
you one.
You
Samurai.
claim such power. Then I will test it. It comes to this. Take this.
Basilio's looking pretty rough! Don't push yourself too
again.
hard, okay?
Strength is fading.
Basilio's about to
Getting away.
collapse! Get him healed up!
Mindenkit healelnünk kell. 200... lehet, hogy a vicc ez is elég.
I owe you.
What's needed?
Kinda.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
A mystic
Got out
shield.
the south.
You've got a bunch of
Sogne,
ailments
magic
slowing
seeker.
you down, Captain!
Strength.
Here!
I owe you one.
Now, are you prepared? Is that a hit?
Hát találni talál, csak éppen sokra nem mentünk vele.
It comes to this.
Captain's frozen! His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Here I go.
Hulkenberg!
All right.
You've got several ailments slowing you down!
I stand ready.
Mink van még?
Here!
That helped.
My thanks.
Got out the south.
By this power!
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
Semmi más sem jó ellene.
With healing
Thanks.
power!
Akkor menjünk
You
biztosra.
claim such power.
I shall vanquish
Then I
evil.
will test it.
I'll cut you down.
Sogne, show them
Oh,
strength.
awesome souls, do your thing.
Próbáljuk ki.
You're out of here.
Hát ez csak egyszerűtött, szóval... Oh.
Take this.
Frozen.
Basilio's frozen over! He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Into the fray.
Captain's
Oh,
frozen!
power of
His attacks are
heroes.
gonna be a lot weaker.
For all that we
De
strive
Basilion
for.
volt egy... Igen, rajta van egy ripel. Ha?
I knew you'd help.
Akkor az elemental attack
Freezing! Magic Seeker!
a jég miatt?
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Got out the south.
In the...
It's cold.
Berserker! Don't be scared.
Ez mondjuk felesleges volt az első sorban maradnom.
It comes
Bup.
to this.
Frozen.
Megint Olaf?
Basilio's
Excuse
down!
you.
Someone get him up and fighting! Basilio got knocked out! Someone help him back up!
From our provisions.
I'll pay you back double.
Hulkenberg's
Magic
frozen.
Seeker!
He can't strike at full power!
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
I can't afford to hold
Looks like we
back.
can't brute force through this one.
No holding back.
Hát nagyon úgy néz ki. Itt a slicer végfizikál.
Hack and slash.
Ez nem volt rossz sebzés igazából.
Frozen.
It comes to this.
Basilio's down! Someone get him up and fighting!
Oh, igen, nem tudok switchelni, ha kiós. Sad.
I'll pay you back double.
Hulkenberg's
Come
frozen.
forth, Royal
He
Soul!
can't strike at full power!
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
Got out the south.
Captain's frozen!
Moving to the rear.
His attacks are gonna be a
Go
lot
for it.
weaker.
Stay to the
Igen,
rear.
csak azért passzoltam, hogy hátra tudjak jönni Basilióval. Oké, ez már is jobb.
What was that? It comes to this.
Hulkenberg's frozen! She can't strike at full power!
From our provisions.
The captain's frozen!
It's
His attacks are
freezing!
gonna be a lot weaker.
Take it!
Stroll's frozen!
Closer. Closing the
His
distance.
attacks will do much
Samurai.
less damage.
Oh, closing in.
Oh,
awesome souls, do your thing!
Oké, 2400-as az szép volt.
So cold.
Beütött a ripál. Nagyon-nagyon jó.
The captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Poison, status augment for all allies, HP for all allies. Ahogy ismételten, ezt nem is figyeltem.
This should help.
Thanks.
I owe you.
I owe you one.
Basilia's frozen over.
We're not out of this yet.
Can't hit his hard
Helpful as ever.
Was nicht.
That helped us out.
I shall withdrawing.
Here! It's getting away.
Stark.
I'll use this one.
Allow me.
Very easy.
Ripel, meg volt ott egy dodge is. Nagyon szép.
Basilio's frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Jól van, ezen mindjárt segítünk. Valahogy. Ez a menü.
I owe you one.
The captain's frozen.
By this power.
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Let me help.
Are you
I call
strong
upon
enough to
royal
protect
power
the
within.
weak?
Here I go.
Ez már mindjárt
Here I
kiderül.
go. My bad. They're still breathing.
It comes to this.
Ezért resist volt. Jó. Uh-oh.
Oh, power of heroes! A mystic
That helped
shield!
us out.
So
Let's go.
Show them strength.
We can do this.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Are
To the
you
fore!
strong enough to
Samurai!
protect the weak?
Hack and not done yet.
I'm ready when... Withstood that, eh?
Jó. Remélhetőleg már csak 2 kör.
So heavy.
It comes to this.
Ripel.
Hulkenberg!
Nagyon-nagyon szép.
Several ailments slowing you down.
Jól van, Galika, mindjárt teszünk ellene valamit.
Here!
That helped.
I owe you.
That helped us out.
The freedom of a wanderer. This'll do.
Samurai.
Nagyon jó.
There truly
Rizikusan
is a
indult.
gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life.
Szóval nem is ellened harcoltunk igazából, hanem a sárkány ellen is őt is legyőztük, szóval...
Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Oh no, second phase.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why
Stay
go that
insane in a
far?
fight? Not bloody likely.
Ó, de akkor ezek szerint most már... No. Most már találnak majd a mágikus támadások is.
Come!
Which is nice.
I will protect you!
Magic Seeker!
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
That helped us out.
I shall fight. Moving to the rear.
És viszont szükség lesz egy... Yeah.
I owe you one. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing! Alright!
Once per battle. Nem tudom, hogy mire vonatkozik ez a once per battle, mert hagyja, hogy használjam többet is. Vagy úgy érti, hogy a következő támadásra vonatkozik, mert a Church legalábbis a Persona sorozatban a következő támadásra vonatkozik, csak itt nem egyértelmű. Akkor ilyen ételünk volt. Poison hacks.
Helpful as ever.
Megérte annyit főzni.
Let's take Magic Seeker! Scour!
No holding back!
Nem se vesztünk bele sokat.
Stains, you better be ready. Closing in.
Alright! Get wrecked!
Az a 600 az jó volt.
Oh, please!
Magic Knight!
Milyen szintéziseid vannak? All allies defense. Barrier that nullifies one elemental attack for all allies in caster's row. Ebből Basilio kimarad, de...
My thanks! That helped. It's okay. Magic Seeker! We're not out of this yet!
I owe you.
Thank you.
Thanks. In the name of justice.
Teszteljük le.
Here.
Okay.
I'm ready whenever. Placing some distance. I won't be beat.
Hehe.
Oh, power of heroes! No.
Here! Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot!
I'm all prepared.
Hold nothing back!
You hit their weakness!
Ez nem csak annyit hittem, hogy fog.
Perhaps not. Closing the distance. Samurai! I call the lightning!
Stay insane and here I go. Wait a sec. Here I go.
Right, let's make this fun.
Show them our
Julio left him wide open!
Observe the enemy.
Let's
Come!
hit that new weakness!
Is that all?
Julio, this is pretty rough! Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Ez
Basilio's
várható
down!
volt.
Someone get him up and fighting! Basilio got knocked out! Someone help him back up!
Vitus power! With healing power!
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Stroll's frozen!
Withdrawing!
His attacks will do much less damage!
This should work.
I'll pay you back
Captain's
double.
frozen!
Getting
His
away.
attacks are gonna be a lot weaker!
You better be ready.
Yeah.
Is that all?
The captain's frozen!
With blade in
His
hand!
attacks are gonna
I
be a
owe
lot
you one.
weaker!
Helpful as ever.
Thanks!
Hulkenberg's frozen!
It's
She can't
freezing!
strike at full power!
Let's try this.
Stroll's frozen!
Time to go
His
offensive.
attacks
Are you
will do much
prepared?
less damage!
I'll cut you down.
Oh, to the front.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Right in their weakness! Beat him down, Basilio!
Oké, a 900-as szép.
A mystic shield!
Hulkenbergnek is mindjárt elmondja. Oké.
Come forth, royal soul! Win!
I shall fight as I call upon royal power within!
Stay place instantly.
Come here! Is everyone magic night? This should help.
So cold. So cold.
Basilio's frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Yep, és pedig ő általában nagyot üt.
This one got out the south.
Hulkenberg's frozen. She
Frozen.
can't strike at full power.
Let me rethink this.
Yeah.
Could do with this.
My help.
That's me.
Thanks.
Captain's
Who should I
frozen.
beat down closing in?
Attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Yeah, my bad. They're still
Close
breathing
frozen.
fine.
Magic attack will do much less damage.
I will
Got out
protect
the
you.
south.
Cold. Igen, mindenki fázik. I know.
We're not out of
Much
this
less
yet.
damage.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Thanks.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Frozen after
He can't
death.
strike at full power.
Samurai.
Ó, tényleg. Miért nem tudsz ja.
Not now. Moving to the rear. I shall vanquish evil.
His attacks are
They
gonna be
die
a lot
hard.
weaker.
Stay in. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Ja.
Fine.
Magic night! Not now. Adjust the
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Magic Seeker! Scour!
Still up?
So cold.
Frozen.
Ismételten mindenki. Róla ezt magára vette, és inkább kigyógyult
Can't hit
belőle.
as hard as he usually does.
Elfogyott már az item, ami... Mi lesz a díj? Vagy ez még mindig egy étel volt, és folyamatosan...
This calls for
Got out
Yes.
the south.
Trust me.
We need help.
Okay, here I go.
Follow my lead.
Strike!
Oké.
I am bested.
Igen, meg a sárkányod is. Nem volt egy rövid csata,
I
de...
see now. The true strength of your will.
És igazából tűztámadások nélkül győztük le. Hú! Szerintem Basilio nem fogja elhagyni a csapatot, csak valami mana növelő, meg visszaszerző dolgot kap. Dragon Blood Slap és Dragon Spray.
Ever greater heights.
Aha. Senki nem lépett... Jó, igen, meg... Megbeszéltük, hogy nagyjából 5 szinten magasabban vagyunk, mint a játék szerint kellene, legalábbis Basiliohoz képest, szóval így már értem, hogy miért nem lépett senki szintet.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
Hulkenberg, én a te helyedben meg sem kérdeztem volna.
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Kijelentés visszavonva, most jöttem rá, hogy Junától kérdezte, nem Rellától.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. and the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect.
Szerintem John arra volt kíváncsi, meg mindenki más is, hogy egyáltalán miért? Miért voltál ott? Ki bízott meg?
Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that...
Oops.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an elden king.
Hogy a herceg nem ott született, hanem 10 pár évesen került egyáltalán a kastélyba. Ha.
Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command.
Ekkor még Luis is egy tinédzser volt maximum, szóval szerintem Fordennek az összes gyerekkel baja volt itt.
As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the Church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
Wow, konkrétan nem mondott ki semmi fenyegetést, és mégis. És egy 12 éves lány bízni meg gyilkosság. Forden. Nagyon örülök, hogy Luis kinyírt.
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock.
Igen, az egy nagyon érdekes éjszaka volt akkor a te szempontodból.
I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype.
Oh.
I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
It's archetypes.
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown.
Mert ez egyébként nem elég.
After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla.
Szóval nem elég, hogy elkövettettek veled egy gyilkosságot, utána, ismétlem, a 12 éves gyereket bízták meg, hogy nyomozzon ebben az ügyben. What the fuck?
I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
Minden tele emberekkel, és akkor mi maradna a világból? What?
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
Ezt világosan kimondta Striol.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
Mert ez még nem volt minden?
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
Várjál. Mi ezért jöttünk, hogy megöljük.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
Hogy így messziről mágián keresztül. Oké, jó.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
Ez mennyire creepy lehet.
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Ez Batlin, jobb a sorsolókban?
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince.
Köszi a hazugságért.
Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her!
Ja, mert aztán te szabad nagyon sokat ér az övével szemben.
Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Lehet, hogy segítene, ha ezt nem mondtad volna ki hangosan. Én azt hittem, hogy ez egy ilyen 2 max 3 személyes titok, akkor így Rella, Forden és Guido között a reakciójából ítélve. De ha random Sanctism head is tud róla, akkor ez annyira nem volt mégsem titkos.
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Cry her or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
És ez ebben a helyzetben mégis micsoda, kedves Batlin?
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctist Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister. Please, You... Tell me, what do I do?
Fordulj el.
Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh? The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid a price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church. For her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart. In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis.
She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Nem, a herceg fölébredt. Most már tényleg His Highness the Prince.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Yay! Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the prince. És most megyünk a faluba összeszedni a herceget? Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the crier's message birds and had even made its way to Grand Rel before the day's end. Szép munka, Betlin.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis.
Uh-oh.
In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read,
it means that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
Oh, Fabian és Maria.
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Egyszer már legyőztünk. Oké, fél HP-n voltál, de egyszer már legyőztünk. Meg az is igaz, hogy el akartad játszani a saját halálodat. Whatever.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
Hát a 4 az 1 ellen, az nem igazán duel, de értem, mire gondolsz.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed. I stand with the prince!
Yay!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
Oh.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
Hát az a helyzet, hogy csak akkor jövök visszaélve, ha király leszek, szóval...
This
defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Ezt már senki nem fogja nektek bevenni.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
Gyilkosság!
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
Oké, akkor a vallást teljes mértékben kizárhatjuk.
I see.
Résztvevők közül.
Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
És csak teleportálunk. Tudom, hogy a Renőr nem, de a főszereplőnk már volt a faluban. Meg Galika is, szóval elméletben tudunk teleportálni.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages.
Oh.
Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
Hát nyilván mi más lenne.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in this country, including the Sanctifex faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects. Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fraying Rentrad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Nem is tudnál. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Okay. Master Guido has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through. Please rest well. Igyekszünk.
Let's rest.
Let's rest up. Now that the prince's curse has been lifted, we can just move around. Igen. És még azt is ki kell találnunk, hogy mit is kezdünk így a herceggel. Oké. Rest up for tomorrow.
What now?
24-e, az kicsit több mint 2 hét. Pont nem jelöli a naptár. És utána egyébként még még van egy hónapunk addig a napig, amit a király jelölt ki. És itt véget ér a naptár. Úgyhogy biztos vagyok benne, hogy vagy nem győzzük le Louis 24-én, vagy legyőzzük, és a játék előhúz valahonnan egy az utolsó hónapra való Big Bedet, amire nagyon kíváncsi vagyok. Illetve most, hogy az igazi herceg fölébredt, mihez akarunk kezdeni? Mert mi veszünk részt a versenyben, így a lakosok meg a közönség minket ismer, és ha megnyerjük az egészet és kijelentjük, hogy amúgy ő itt mellettünk az igazi herceg, és az ő nevében versenyeztünk végig, akkor mindenki átverve fogja érezni magát. Jogosan. Arról nem is beszélve, hogy szegény herceg arra kelt föl, hogy egyébként az apja halott, és az ország egy hónapok óta tartó versenyben van a koronáért, illetve bocsánat, az apja egy lebegő kő arc az égben. És az ország hónapok óta tartó versenyben van a koronáért. Úgyhogy ez egy érdekes szituáció lesz. Én úgy érzem, hogy nem lesz túl sok szerepe, mert csak azért is, mert szerencsétlenemnek nincsen neve. Konkrétan. És ugye most sem sietünk hozzá, amit mondjuk értek, hogy Louis ne jöjjön rá, hogy hol van ez a titkos falu. De szerintem ő nem fogja megérni azt, hogy trónra kerüljön. Azt még talán, hogy találkozzunk, de azt, hogy trónra kerüljünk, azt még nem. Kíváncsi vagyok, mit tartogat még a sztori. Bevallom, ezt a részét így Rellával én kicsit elhamarkodottnak éreztem. Azok után, hogy a játék... Akkor most a hónapokat fogom. Mikor kezdtünk? A júniusban, az 1, 2, 3, 4, és akkor 5 hónap. A játék 3/5-ében azt vadásztuk, hogy lehet feloldani az átkot, majd kiderült, hogy nem Louis az, aki ezt a varázslatot végrehajtotta, és így konkrétan egy nap alatt, real life pedig körülbelül 2 óra alatt megtudtuk, hogy akkor ez Rella volt, majd megharcoltunk vele, majd feláldozta magát, azok után, hogy elárult mindent nekünk is, és a hívőknek is, és így ennyi. És azok után, hogy nagyon sok időt töltöttünk azzal, hogy Louist hajkuráztuk, ez nekem kicsit gyorsnak tűnik, de azt is értem, hogy a játék végénél járjunk, és most már tényleg nem lehetett mondjuk még 2 hetet hozzáadni a játékidőhöz ahhoz, hogy akkor Rella után nyomozunk. pihenünk holnap, utána valószínűleg felkészülünk a Louis-szal való párbajra, ami továbbra is csak egy 4-1 ellen. És meglátjuk, mit tartogat még a sztori. Köszönöm szépen, hogy velem tartottatok, és találkozzunk legközelebb is. Sziasztok!